What's going on, y'all? We about to check out this video from the MorePegasus channel, and it's gonna be about Hasan and a few other people, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get straight into it. I want to see what's going down. Shout outs to Pegasus. We'll have to rewind that back.
Welcome back to a series, so Yahoo! Even the boy Mario subscribed. In today's video, Asmongold has responded to Hasan obsessing over his viewership, accusing him of viewbotting. He calls him insecure and jealous. A new channel has popped up on the top of Twitch with 200k viewers. It's a bunch of British guys openly admitting they are viewbotters. They're accusing Asmongold of missing last month's payment of $50,000 and exposing him for allegedly viewbotting. Hasan,
why would they publicly say that? If Asmongold really did pay for viewbots, why would the company come on there and say that publicly, knowing it's against terms of service? They got to be trolling.
Eating this story up, instantly believing them despite them clearly being trolls. Hasan pulls up their stream, and to his surprise, they turn around and call him a terrorist. The viewbotters successfully drop Asmon's views from 100k to 50k, but can't seem to go below that. Hasan is instantly skeptical, saying there's no way Asmon could have 50k real viewers. He somehow finds a way to blame sloptubers, aka me, saying that everybody hates him now because of watching YouTube drama and getting their politics from YouTube drama. Again, your clips, pal. Hasan is back glazing North Korea again. You cannot make this shit up. Asmon has called out Hasan for his take on Cuba while he was crashing out over singer Camila for speaking out against a dictatorship. After the backlash,
the girl that was a part of Fifth Harmony? Why do I know that? I probably shouldn't know that.
Hasan is interviewing a totally non-biased Cuban journalist, saying communism is good, guys. Subscribe or Hasan ditties your piker. Don't even ask me what that means. You're simply cooked.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, welcome back everybody to Unemployed News here at 5. So, quick context if you missed last episode, basically Hasan was crashing out over Asmongold's.
Why do I know that? I don't know. I feel like I pay attention to drama in every field. And I believe that Fifth Harmony had a huge drama when they broke up. And I think that girl went solo. Plus, she has a song that I actually like. Can't remember the name of it. Can't remember the name of it. I can tell you the melody. Don't know the name of the damn song. Pretty catchy. Right, but that's probably why I know that off the top. I can start telling you K-pop drama. I'll be paying attention to a lot of the news within that sphere.
Viewership, and he was crying about viewbots for about an hour, saying that Asmon is actually irrelevant and his entire viewership is just bots, right?
Asmon with 100k viewers, Hasan with 20k. You might be an Asmongold fan. You're that stupid, most likely. Dude, he's dominating you. He's dominating you right now. He's view mocking you. Are you guys actually mentally disabled? Like, unironically, are you medically stupid? What's going on?
And then ironically, he proceeded to get botted himself, and he got up to 350k viewers. Totally real, obviously. And then he completely changed the narrative, saying that it's a conspiracy by his ops in order to get him banned on Twitch for viewbotting. Some real mental gymnastics there.
Oh, now we're getting botted. Look at that. The same bots that were botting Asmongold are now botting my ass. 40,000 viewers. Oh my God. How strange. How strange that I brought up the very obvious, malicious, flagrant botting going on, only to get botted myself.
So Asmon has responded. Asmongold claps back after Hasan pulled down.
Yeah, I wouldn't have looked it up. I'm right. That's crazy. She is a part of that group, Fifth Harmony. And the song that I was talking about was called Havana. That's a catchy ass song. But anyway,
down his pants. Okay, sorry. Pulled up his stream stats and accused him of botting. Asmon also started laughing after finding out Hasan is losing 7 followers an hour. Meanwhile, he's gaining 157 followers an hour.
Also, like, look at his follower count. So, like, I'm getting 400 followers, I guess 157 an hour, right? I'm gaining 157 followers an hour. Hasan is losing 7 followers an hour. So, like, I mean, you see this looks pretty bad. He's live and I'm live, and he has my fucking Twitch tracker statistics, analytics going over my graphs. I don't think that
that's like some obsessive ass ish going on. Some envious, weird ish. Ain't you a political streamer? Like, what that got to do with anything?
ever seen a person be as openly jealous and envious as Hasan.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen a person be so openly jealous, envious, and insecure. It's actually impressive. Like, in a way, I kind of respect it, right? Because, like, you're really wearing your heart on your shoulder. If you're not feeling like you're the good boy or you're the special boy, you are crashing out in front of everybody. And it's like, that's exactly it. Yes, you're seething in front, like, oh my God, who does this? He has this, like, I think that he has like an inferiority complex about this, where it's like, okay, well, if this person's getting way more views than I have, that means that they're right and I'm wrong. Like, this is how do you think like this? There's like, this is what Twitch chatters in like 2017 thought. You're a grown ass man. How do you think like this? It's so stupid.
20K are on busy days like 32K, which is legit numbers. Wait, no, I'm not at fucking 20K.
So you're a grown ass man. No, that's facts though.
Hey,
I'm not at 20K. I'm not at 20K.
no,
oh
I'm
my
at
God.
30 to 40K.
I'm at 30K.
Okay,
30,
calm
30
down.
40K. No. Jesus, I have never seen a person be so openly insecure. And especially considering Hasan's very successful, I've never seen a person as successful as him be so openly insecure. This is amazing.
Dude, I don't know how he does it. How does Hasan manage to be the most miserable person ever, bro? This guy could have like $1 billion and still not be happy. Legitimately, just crying every single day nonstop. And I'm so shocked.
It's because he wants to be the richest. Right, he wants like power, which is crazy because he's supposed to go against that, right? But he wants power, he wants the popularity, he wants to be famous, he wants everything that a socialist should not want. He wants the money.
Guys, just like Kaya, of course, the guy who actually threatens his own life in his Discord if his viewership goes down. He's actually really sensitive about viewership, guys. We didn't know this. I honestly thought Hasan was a guy completely unaffected by the internet.
How can I be okay? I hate all of you!
And I feel like now I know why Hasan isn't a YouTuber, right? Because on YouTube, if you go to the analytics, basically they give you this 1 of 10 shit where they rank your last 10 videos, right? And that's instantly on your feed. And they're basically spamming these red down arrows, right? Even if you're a YouTuber who does really well, you have 10 banger videos, the 11th one will still be a red arrow because it's comparing to the last 10, right? So you would
Yeah, I ain't going front. It does get annoying if you're trying to follow, I guess, the rule of trying to get a number 1 every time. You're not going to do that. Someone with low self-esteem would lose their damn mind trying to upload videos.
have to continually get more views until the end of time, right? Which nobody can basically do. And if Hasan ever saw that, he would probably off himself, right? Like, that's how sensitive he actually is, which is why he just stays on Twitch. And then he has like his editor basically upload everything. But yeah, at this point, it's getting so embarrassing because he unironically
I need to get me an editor. You ain't going to be uploading, but if I get me an affordable editor, I'm with it.
frantically checks Asmon's analytics. You know, people are usually checking their own analytics. Oh my God, how am I doing? Hasan goes and checks Asmon's viewers. Like, dude, and it's in public. He ain't doing this off stream. He really sits there and goes, oh my God, today I'm getting close. If we just remove the view bots, surely I'm just as popular. Okay, buddy, back to the nursing home. There is no Asmongold. You're 80 years old and you're schizophrenic. Trust me, he doesn't exist. Imagine degrading Asmon over and over for his looks, opinions, only to discover that the general public finds Asmon way more engaging, entertaining, and thoughtful, and then crashing out over and over. That's the thing, like,
Asmongold is 100% more entertaining than Hasan Piker. He's more entertaining than a lot of these streamers, actually. I'll watch Asmongold before I watch Pokimane, Hasan Piker, Mizkif. The hell does Miskiff even do besides yell at the screen? I don't know. Hasan kind of do the same thing.
Anyone next to Hasan sounds like a reasonable person. Asmon could be a deranged lunatic for all I know, but he would still be reasonable in front of Hasan because he's just that fucking crazy. Hasan
You say, you know, Hasan should go after Mr. Beast for being more popular. I'm sure it will work. That would be crazy. And he probably would. He probably has, if he hasn't already.
his biggest problem is
Nah, he tries to like kiss up to people that's more popular. He's trying to kiss up to iShowSpeed recently.
listening to random people in chat when they come from other streams to try and piss him off. That's the only reason Asmon's name was brought up yesterday. Okay, come on. Now this is extremely naive. Someone clearly hasn't been watching the legendary series. Okay, Hasan picks the chatters. Okay, you realize this, right? There's a billion chat messages. He specifically picks the Asmongold messages because he wants to bring him up. Okay, he needs to find an excuse to pull down his pants. Okay. I need to stop.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Talk about him, right? ASD, Asmongold derangement syndrome. I like, unironically, he could get diagnosed. Moving on to the viewbotters, apparently
Hasan more of a capitalist than a socialist. 100%. 100%. Most of these content creators are actually, especially within the live stream field.
exposing themselves. So it turns out a random channel popped up on the top of Twitch with 200k viewers, and it's just like a bunch of British guys admitting that they are the botters. And the fact that they can just do this on stream just shows how completely
He pretended Hasan didn't exist. Is that clip out? Let me see. I would love to see that. That'd be funny as hell. iShowSpeed. Remember, Hasan was calling himself HasanShowSpeed, right? Dumbass name. Ignores Hasan. Let me see if that pops up. Damn, they got him ignoring Sneeko. They got him ignoring. Wait, Hasan walked up on him at the award show? Leave him alone, nigga. Like, Hasan uploaded a whole video with him trying to talk to Speed. Leave him alone, bro. Hasan is such a meat rider, bro. I'm telling you, if I went to a streamer event or like a YouTuber event, I probably wouldn't talk to nobody. I probably wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. I don't want to go to no award show. It was at the Streamer Awards a few months ago. He tried to get a collab. Never looked at him. Get out of here. Let me see. Is that the clip that's going around? I hate when I try to pull shorts up. Because shorts don't be fucking loading up on my desktop like that. Which I hate. I hate that. It does not load up on my desktop correctly. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but whenever I try to watch a short on YouTube, it does not load up. I got to do like some MacGyver type of thing to see it. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try to pull it up. And then I'm going to pull it on the screen for everyone to look at. Wait, what? Okay, I might not be able to do it. It's not letting me do it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, see, that's why I hate shorts. I hate trying to watch a short on YouTube, bro. That joint be acting mad wonky. It's like they trying to say, nigga, if you ain't on the phone, we ain't showing it. Like, come on, let me, okay, I got it. That took too long. So we're going to pull up the other video back in a second, guys. I just want to load up this iShowSpeed moment. so we all can see it.
My God, listen, I DM'd you the other day to tell you how much I appreciate you. You are fantastic. I think you're doing a phenomenal job. I love your evolution.
You got some iShowSpeed on your chin, Hasan. Wipe it off. Like, damn. Whoa, he's giving him the craziest.
Obviously, free Palestine all the way.
Yes, sir.
The last time I think you were worried about donating to my charity that I was putting together for Syria and Turkey.
Oh yeah.
This nigga trying to get some money. I ain't trying to see this. This nigga trying to get some money out of him. Yo, he's so fake. I'd have told him get away from me. I'm like, get your ass away from me, sir. Like, I do not want no parts of that.
Incompetent Twitch actually is. They are literally doing jack shit as their platform is being hijacked. Dan Clancy quite literally jacking it as we speak. So they basically started exposing everyone, and now they're accusing Asmongold of not paying them $50,000 as last month's payment for the viewbots. So they're saying that Asmon pays $50K a month for viewbots. Now pretty much anybody can guess that's a load of bullshit, obviously, but Hasan here immediately just goes with it and he's creaming himself.
Confession, 188,000 viewers. Asmongold, 106,000 viewers. What the fuck's happening? I don't even want to click on that because I feel like there's some fuck shit going on there. But these are the botters, allegedly. Why are they botting? Chatters were saying it's the botter exposing Asmon. Wait, why were they botting me too then? Twitch sending me a notice that your stream is taking off. Wait, what? Twitch sent a notification? To your point, Twitch just sent me a notification telling me about an uptick in viewership. Oh my God, this is how they game the system, is an automated notification. So Twitch's internal system unironically rewards people who are fucking botting, even if it's someone else botting their fucking channel. This website is so fucking busted, dude.
Aiden's career, we've been growing up with these like streamers' careers for like years, and Asmon stopped paying us. Mainly Asmon, we've really been doing Asmon. Asmon's been our main guy who's been feeding us for like years, and he's basically stopped. And
why would they come on here and say that to the public? Like, that's crazy.
It happened because we
I don't
finished
believe it. Yeah, this is definitely either a troll or fake.
argument when the bot bugged out, and he wanted us to viewbot other streamers as well, so it doesn't look like it was just him. And then he stopped paying us, and now the final invoice is like 50 grand, and like he hasn't paid that. It's like monthly recurring bills, and this month is 50 grand. He's not paying it.
Lying, they're just botters. How do you think I make money botting, bro? It's fucking. What is the point of making a view bot unless I'm selling views?
Wait, so they're just
Not a lie. You want me to? We're view botting him right now. Look at how many views this idiot has. He has 100,000 views. We moved those views from this channel to his channel right now. We did that like 5-10 minutes ago. Or I mean 6-7 minutes ago, something like that.
I don't get it. So they're just like straight up leaking all this shit? So where will this information go?
Oh my God, just look at Hasan's chat there. Instantly believing every single word out of these random fucking guys' mouth, right? Random British guys are like, oh yeah, Asmongold's totally botting. He didn't pay us the $50,000 and now we're exposing him. I mean, just a little bit of critical thinking would go a long way here, right? First off, let's take every scenario, right? First off, let's assume that, okay, Asmon is the one actually view botting himself, right? Why would he not just continue paying the $50K then, right? To him, he literally has infinite money. It's completely pointless to let these guys go.
Yeah, he's rich. Like, so why would he be like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna run out on the bill for that one, chief? That don't make any sense. Yeah, that sounds hella stupid.
On stream and expose you, right? If he's probably worth like 100 mil or some shit. Now, second off, and the more likely option, he's obviously not view botting himself. He doesn't need to. It's just random people doing it, right? And I don't really know if it's these British guys. They're obviously doing a portion of it right now, as we can see. They bumped him up to 100K, and they themselves have 200K viewers, which are obviously not real at all. Nobody just comes out of nowhere and gets 200K viewers. And also, they're openly admitting it on stream. But yeah, even just to shred of common sense thinking and you would know that this story doesn't track at all. And obviously the Hasan chatters are immediately like, got, they totally got him, exposed. Literally jumping at anything. This is literally the source meme again, you know? Hasan source his chat source him or whatever the fuck he's listening to apparently. So then these British guys just randomly start naming a bunch of other streamers, and they just sort of saw that Hasan is tuning into their stream, so they just started saying anything to get a reaction from him.
Careful, they're Nazis. They said Asmon not paying them makes him a Jew, so they might say some insane shit. Oh,
wow.
Shout out XQC, shout out H3H3 podcast, and
who else? And Sneeko. Shout out Sneeko.
Sneeko.
We love Sneeko. Sneeko's the realest one. Sneeko has never paid for viewbots.
Sneeko didn't fold for the viewbots.
Yes.
Sneeko didn't fold for the game.
Shout out Sneeko. Sneeko's the realest streamer ever. He's never paid for a view.
Wait. So this what? The company that apparently is providing bots to these streamers are shouting out certain streamers for not using their company? They working ass backwards. I don't know if they try. I don't think that they could be for real. I don't think that could be real at all.
I'll confirm that right now.
Even the dog is side eyeing them. Look at the dog.
Sneeko's the realest.
It's Kai. Look at Kai. Kai was like, wait, what?
Realest streamer ever. He's never.
Even the dog is side eyeing them like, huh? That don't make sense. That sounds crazy. It's because it is crazy.
Never paid for a viewbot. I'll confirm that right now. That guy never pays for a single viewbot.
What about Nick Fuentes? Nick Fuentes is he's a homosexual.
Yeah, that guy goes on dates with Chinese.
They knew you'd watch. They knew you'd watch, so they say this on purpose. They aren't showing receipts.
Hello?
Might be a
Yeah, they're saying a bunch of just craziness. Amazes me that his viewers are just believing everything these random people are saying with no receipts. That's because that's the way, I guess, it works in the world of the internet now, right? If you don't like somebody, you believe anything that someone says about them. And then if you like them, you don't believe nothing, even if it's true that someone says about them. That's how the internet works. And Hasan Piker's audience is full-fledged believers of that system. Me and my supporters don't do that dumb shit, but there's a lot of crazies like that. So if you say something nasty about Asmongold to Hasan fans, they will back it, support it, share it, post it on Twitter. It's crazy.
attention seekers are blackmailing. We'll find out if they're lying or not. If they say I viewbot, I want to. But it would help me realize whether they're lying about fucking Asmongold and everybody else or not.
Take these hypocrite, fuck Nick, and this cockroach muncher, and that terrorist Sanabi. These people are awful. These political streamers are all awful. They're all terrible people who don't stand by what they say. So if you take advice from these people, you're behind in life again.
I never learned how to eat with chopsticks. I refuse. I just don't want to. People are always offering to teach me. I don't want to do that. Even when I was in Japan, I don't want to. I'm cool. Like, just give me a fork. I'm all right. Give me a fork and spoon. And I don't want to use chopsticks. My older brother used to be eating with chopsticks. I'm like, hey, give me a fork, bro.
Absolutely, like sometimes you are so behind.
I'll take a fork.
People suck. Nick Fuentes sucks. Asmongold sucks. And Sanabi's a fucking terrorist who spreads fucking.
You guys want to know something?
Right. So then they call Hasan a terrorist. So, unfortunately for Hasan, he saw that they were against Asmongold and exposing him. He instantly tuned in. He's like, oh my God, they must be on my side. And they call him a terrorist. I mean, it's just so poetic. So based on what they said, they seem to dislike everybody except Sneeko and H3H3. Now, that's a diabolical combination right there. I don't know how the fuck you possibly get to those combination of people.
That's an odd ass combination. That's like saying you like eating lemons with cheese. I love wrapping like a lemon with some cheese and just, I take Swiss cheese and I put it over an orange. That really bring out the flavor. That's odd as hell to me. So that's kind of like a weird combination. I'm the same way I refuse to learn. Word, just give me a fork. me a fork, bro. Like, I don't want to disrespect nobody's culture or nothing, but I'm cool. Just give me a spoon or a fork, bro. I'm telling you, when I went to restaurants in Japan, they were trying to give me chopsticks, and I was like, yo, you got a fork, bro? Just give me a fork. It's cool. Like, why am I trying to be fancy for? Nah, I'm all right. I'm gonna sit here struggling. Niggas want to be turning that into learning opportunities. Nah, I'm fine. Give me a fork, bro, or a spoon. I can even manage a spoon. I don't usually eat with spoons like that unless I'm having soup. But I'll eat it with the spoon.
People, how could you possibly like Sneeko and H3? I feel like they're pretty much polar opposites. It's kind of like when someone tells me that my favorite streamers are Hasan and Asmongold. It's like, how does that make any sense at all? Like, yes, you can listen to differing opinions, of course. You know, I personally watch a bunch of people I disagree with as well, just to, you know, have a bunch of different perspectives and widen my worldview, of course. But, you know, Hasan and Asmongold is kind of like pretty different, you know, pretty like polar opposites, I'd say. It's kind of like saying, I really like bright, dark rooms. It just like, what the fuck are you even on about at that point? I guess it makes sense if you're only in it for the trolls, right? You're just
hot ice cream. Tyra Banks is running around trying to sell hot ice cream. I don't know what that would taste like. I did try fried ice cream. That was delicious. I used to know a Chinese spot in the hood that sold fried ice cream for $1. Used to be bringing everybody over there. Yeah, you gotta try this shit, bro. I remember I brought my friend. He was like, fried ice? How the hell they fry ice cream? I'm like, yo, bro, trust me. You gotta taste this shit. Fried ice cream is good, but hot ice cream, that's the opposite. Is that even ice cream anymore? Wouldn't that be like a smoothie or something?
It's there for like, you're not even, you've turned your brain off, all right? Completely. But yeah, the thing I found most interesting about this is that Twitch literally watches this shit. Somebody taking a dump on their platform, becoming the #1 streamer, using purely view bots, admitting on stream that, hey, I am view botting. I'm literally view botting all these other people. And then they go, yeah, you know, seems fine. As of now, at least. Maybe they'll take it down later. I mean, obviously, they better. But how incompetent, bro. DJ Daniel Clancy is still gooning, bro. Brother, you got work to do. Come on. It's a 9 to 5, man. Come on, get up. Holy shit, press the ban button or something. You're trigger happy with that shit, but not when somebody's actually botting. So then in classic Hasan fashion, he just takes it at face value.
They're like weirdo Nazis, but they love H3 and they love Sneeko, but they fucking say I'm a terrorist. Like, how is that? How do you arrive at a worldview like this? Like, I don't understand. So like they hate me because I'm not like a denier. But Nick went.
You said never heard of fried ice cream. That's a legitimate question. How the hell do you fry ice cream? No, I'm dead ass. That shit is delicious. A lot of like Chinese restaurants and Thai restaurants specialize in that shit. That joint tastes good. I forgot what was the first time I had it. I think it might have been at that damn Chinese restaurant in the hood. I don't know if they still exist, but I would go there just to get that damn ice cream. And I had a friend that lived like literally across the street. And I'm like, nigga, you never tried the fried ice cream from the Chinese restaurant? And he's like, what, nigga? How the hell you fry ice cream? And we walked in there. I'm telling you, $1. Nigga, I don't think if they still have it, it gotta cost like $5 a pop or something like that. But they would give you like a bowl of ice cream fried. You know how like a fried Oreo is? They would do that with a bowl, like a scoop of ice cream. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. Let me see. I'll pull up a picture and I'll show it to y'all.
This is a fucking denier, and they say he's like a gay Nazi. Actually, that low-key does.
I think it's the batter that you put it in the outside fries and the inside stays ice cream.
Does make sense though, because like his majority viewership is from Europe. I wonder if it's just like because the bots are from Europe.
Really good.
Yes, of course, guys. Asmon is simply botting from Europe, right? That's just how it works because they said so, right? Because some random British guys who are clearly violating the rules said so. Who are?
I'm gonna switch it. Yep, I know this is a side note, and people might not care, but for the people that never heard of this, they might be like, "What? That's a real thing." I haven't had it in years, but oh man, I'm craving it now. Fried ice cream. So yeah, just like how I described, I think it's the batter that they put it in. It's like it must be like very thick to where the heat doesn't get to the inside. So the outside ends up like crispy and crunchy. And then the inside is ice cream. That shit is delicious. I had it at a Thai restaurant, banging. And there was like a hood Chinese restaurant that used to sell it to for $1. And them shits was some of the best tasting shit I've had. And I'm telling you, after I brought my friend in, now he started bringing people. I go to visit him at his house. He over there eating fried ice cream. I'm like, see, y'all niggas is, y'all stole my style. I introduced y'all to fried ice cream and y'all lost your mind. Fried Oreos is pretty good too. I'm not mad at fried Oreos. It just don't taste as good as some fried ice cream. So fried ice cream is real. If you're wondering how the hot oil creates a crust so fast the center doesn't melt. There you go. I'm telling you, it's real. Tastes real good too.
Clearly not trustworthy at all.
I was over there eating that shit, walking down the block. Like it's an apple or something. Just walking down the block eating that. And I was like, what you eating? Ice cream? They like, what? It's like a fried ball. I'm like, yep, there's ice cream inside, bro. I'm like,
no, actually, let's just listen to everything they said. You know, they also called Hasan a terrorist. So, I mean, if we're going to believe one thing, I mean, we might as well just believe all of it, you know? So anyways, then Hasan starts pocket watching Asmon's viewership again. I swear this guy checks it like 18 times a day. Not even a fucking like desperate guy on Tinder is checking his messages this much, bro. Like, god damn it, dude. So basically, these guys were trying to prove that Asmongold is paying them for the bots, right? So they tanked his viewership from 100K to 50K, right? So they were clearly the ones supplying those 50K bots, but they couldn't make it go lower, right? And then Hasan instantly becomes skeptical. So all this time he's like, oh yeah, no, these guys are totally telling the truth.
I'm gonna put you onto a hood secret. Chinese restaurants in the hood be selling everything sometimes, bro. Hamburgers, pizzas, pineapples. Like Chinese restaurants in the hood be getting very creative with what they sell to get customers in. But I remember the one in my hood when I was a kid, we used to go over there and get the cheeseburger and french fry special for like $4 from a Chinese restaurant. And they dad would be frying the burger in the back. Throw the shit on there, banging ass cheeseburger. But yeah, fried ice cream, all that.
But then instantly...
Shit, I remember there was one Chinese restaurant that had a Mexican restaurant inside of it as well. So you could order Chinese food or Mexican food, whichever one you wanted. My mom would get Mexican food when we got Chinese food.
He's like, oh wait, you can't drop it below 50K? You must be lying, because there's no way Asmon could have 50K real viewers. This is actually what gets him. This is what gets him on the train that, oh, they're actually trolls and they're obviously not serious.
Yes. So Twitch knows that these guys are doing this, and they just like took them out. I'm sure it'd be easy to post screenshots and sources of Asmon trying to buy bots. I wouldn't believe anything without proof. We're listening to the top channel on the fucking platform right now with 189,000 views as they're like quote unquote exposing Asmongold for buying bots from them. And Asmongold is ignoring it, which is he's like that's what I'm like confused by. Why the fuck is Asmongold ignoring this when they're like directly restreaming his stream? I don't think
he got a Palestine flag on his hat. Yo, this nigga, no, he don't. No, he don't got the Palestine fitted. That's hilarious, bro. I just noticed that. Did they custom make that for him? Wow.
I think Asmongold is, if they can only take out Asmongold down to like 40K, then he's not viewbotting.
I'd love to get a Bronx version of that. Yes, the Bronx has a flag. I would love to get a hat with a Bronx flag.
Or at least he's using, yeah, they took him with a B. They took him down to like 77K now, like right after they said they would. How is that channel not banned yet?
Yeah, that's his stuff.
Bro, we're just using buzzwords. Like, the fuck?
I gotta
Went down to 52K.
These guys are script kiddies.
You're slow stuff.
I wouldn't believe it unless he goes under 50. Yeah, he goes down to like 50K when they take the boss away. But that would still mean that he has like 50K real viewers, which I don't think is the case.
Oh my god, bro. This Omega Copium. Hasan, I'm sorry. You need to stop, bro. This is embarrassing. So essentially what he's saying here is that unless you take Asmongold's viewership below mine, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you're the botters. Unless you literally reduce his viewership below mine using your fucking fancy botting techniques, then I'm not believing you're the botter because there's no physically way possible that Asmongold
his ego is crazy. Like Hasan's ego is through the roof.
could be more popular than me. Like, bro, I've never seen anything like this. This man might be the most pathetic man alive. Bro, how do you get this obsessed with viewership? What is wrong with you, dude? There is more to life than this. Go outside. I don't know what you're doing in your free time besides shocking your dog. Of course, that's like a regular part of his routine, kind of like brushing his teeth. You know, you just gotta shock your dog, right? But that's I genuinely feel like Hasan is the type of guy to go to like a family dinner and go, "Did you know I had 30K viewers last night? And get this, mom, Asmon only had 29K. I totally owned him. He
said, and get this, mom. Damn, you gonna talk to your parents about this? That's nuts.
Destroyed him and view mogged him, and then he pushes that dumbass cringe soundboard. Holy, an angel weeps every time he does that.
Yeah, I'm sub-mogging him pretty hard as the alpha Chad that I am. And hair mogging him. And also shower maxing. When you think about it. So. And
then mom's just like, eat the turkey, Hasan, and stop giving me death threats. I do own some properties. I am a landlord, and I don't appreciate you saying that I should die.
Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
Fucking weirdo. So then finally, Hasan gets skeptical and goes, "We don't have proof, guys."
I don't know what people have against landlords. Let me get some money. Think I won't get some property? You out your damn mind. Just like, what? Like, oh no, you should just let people live there for free. Hasan not doing that. Hasan got a whole mansion. He's a millionaire. I don't see no one living on his floor. He ain't letting people sleep in his house.
Guys, we don't have proof that they are the botters.
Meanwhile, my dumbass, when I was a teenager, got my first apartment. Everybody and their mama was in my house, nigga. I don't do that now.
Because they couldn't take Asmon's viewership even lower. Wow, man, took you long enough.
Right now, my assessment is that these guys just started botting Asmongold the other day, unless they had like verifiable proof, documentation, something like that. And especially if like Asmongold is like hasn't paid him like 50K or whatever, then there's no reason for them not to leak this shit, right? I think they're just advertising their bots, which by the way is crazy that Twitch has done nothing about it.
Asmon has been paying us and the invoices are behind us.
We're not advertising our bots.
You are a terrorist.
Bots, bro. We're
not advertising. This is not for sale. You're a moron and you're a terrorist. You are a terrorist. You should get deported.
Deported. My man said deported. Is your family Mossad bots? No, they don't like. They like Sneeko, so they're not like pro-Israel either. It's so funny hearing a British person go, "You need to be deported. You're a terrorist. You're a danger to America. As a British man, you're a danger to America." How dastardly. I'm shaking right now.
Okay, not gonna.
Yeah, acting like Jason Strand won't spin him back, kick making fun of his accent. You acting like Idris Elba ain't got them hands, nigga. Making fun of.
Well, that's like the first funny thing Hasan has actually done. That British accent is actually somewhat good. See, Hasan, you need to do more of this, lighten up a bit. There's more to life than views, than streaming, but you seem to just surround yourself by these sort of Hollywood clout goblin type people like, yourself and, QT and all these other people. And you guys are so obsessed with viewership, you just stay perpetually miserable. And each time you try to compete with Asmongold, you're just comparing yourself to a guy that you can never beat. It's like a multi-millionaire complaining that, oh my God, these billionaires, oh my God, I'll never be as rich as a billionaire. Like, Dude, who cares? Comparison is the thief of joy. Just enjoy life. Just accept the universal truth of this world that you'll never beat Asmongold. Move on, man. Who cares? As iDubbbz would say, get therapy or something. Anyways, so somehow he finds a way to blame sloptubers, right? And he says like these viewbotters are getting their politics from YouTube drama channels. So apparently everybody's just watching the legendary series, which is true. But I wouldn't say these people are getting their opinions from me.
But I think they just don't have any real political opinions at all. They're just being edgy and trolling. I still don't understand how the fuck Twitch hasn't done anything about it, which is pretty funny. The one time you don't spam the soundboard shaking my head. Yeah, it's the apolitical. I'm a politics understander. I'm a edgy centrist attitude demonstrated by people who don't actually have any real fucking real political worldview, real political opinions whatsoever. And they're just like, I watched a bunch of like drama accounts and that's how I developed my point of view.
Bro, how is this our fault? What the hell?
Yeah,
what the heck did I do? Hasan, for the last time.
Making no sense. First of all, why does it always have to be about somebody's politics? Like, I'm not no damn teacher. If you want me to really start getting on my flow, I'll start telling people what I believe. Hasan would get mad as hell. Well, he'll probably pretend to agree with some of my points. He would probably pretend to. I definitely don't trust the government. But yeah, I don't think everyone has to be political. I'm not on the right or the left any way, shape, or form. And you can't blame content creators like me or Pegasus or people that cover drama or slop, whatever. You can't blame us for any kind of political decisions that anyone makes. I'm here for the entertainment. I'm here for the laughs. I'm here for the Fang Gang, which is my crew. That's what I call my supporters. Shout outs to the Fang Gang. But I'm not here for none of that other bull crap. Like, Hasan might be pretending to be here to change the world and all that, but that's just fake.
People organically hate you, okay? People are simply born not liking you. They come out of the womb, and their first words are not mommy or dada. It's fuck Hasan Piker. That's their first words, all right? That's just life, man. I'm sorry. You can't do anything about it. It's got nothing to do with apolitical YouTubers or drama centrists or whatever the hell you want to call us. Let me just set the record clear. I have no idea who these random British guys are or whatever, or these viewbotters. Just gonna make it clear, no affiliation whatsoever. But of course, Hasan is just gonna blame us for every single thing. It's like the new thing, right? He basically ran out of Israel's, right? His ultimate ability is on cooldown. It's like when Casey Tron says incel 700 times in one statement. It's like, goddamn, she ran out of mana, right? She needs to cast something else. So here is Hasan pressing his fucking Q no cost ability, which is sloptubers. So then he says he wants to be in a lover's quarrel with his haters.
You know, do they actually think you're being paid by China? Doubtful, to be honest. It's just the shit they know to say to get a reaction, like you kill your dog, Lamau. Yeah, probably. But maybe they do. Maybe they legitimately think I get paid by China. I don't know. The thing is, that you're a terrorist is coming from your Iran take. No, I don't think that's what this is coming from. I think that's just what people have been saying for the last like 2 to 3 years. So many people that don't really care about politics in general have like watched these drama videos. That's why they kept saying, you platform terrorists, you platform terrorists. It's mostly from the Israel news cycle. And these guys don't even fuck with Israel either. I assume they don't even like Jewish people. So there's mostly people that get their takes from Reddit. I wish you had cooler ops. Yeah, sometimes I do too. That we could have like a lover's quarrel type situation, but my ops are so unwashed.
Nigga here, bro.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name. You
Nasty fam, you nasty. My bad. I forgot. It cuts off at that certain point. I was jamming to my own damn song.
Ops are so unimaginably unwashed and nasty and have the absolute worst fucking takes of all time.
Okay, bro. We all know what you mean by lover's quarrel. Bro
Yeah, that's
desperately
weird.
wants to get in bed with Asmongold. Bro wants
That's
to pull
facts.
down his pants. Sorry, this is the third time in this video. I need to stop. I just need to stop. It's just I have to point out true love when I see it. Okay, it's really a beautiful thing. He simply
True
wants to
love is
get it
crazy.
on with his lover. We know, Hasan. We know this. You've told us the story repeatedly, over and over again. Old man yells at cloud. Anyways, here's
True love,
Hasan's
bro.
YouTube comment section. I realize more and more every day how well adjusted I am and how much of a life I have. If you're a Hasan viewer, you don't. Oh, yes, I know this is a bot, but they copy other comments. All right, they copy other comments. They're Nazis. They might say something crazy immediately. Shout out XQC. Shout out H3H3. Shout out Sneeko. That's a dastardly combination right there. I don't know how you get to that, but all right. I don't know what is going on, and I feel stupid for even being here, as you should for being on a Hasan channel. These botter morons
That's
have
crazy.
Xbox 360 COD lobby politics. Yeah, so as someone from the UK, I'd like to apologize that one of our special kids got access to the internet. Sadly, political parties like Reform are creating these waste of spaces at an ever-increasing rate. Yeah, anybody from the UK, just let me know. Is that like the average person there, or like what happened? As a Brit, I can tell you it's a very odd British accent. It's either put on or he moved away to somewhere else when he was a kid. Too many inflections. No Brit says propaganda like that. I don't actually know, to be honest. I'm
a
so
fake
confused as
accent?
to what's happening here, and maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I have no idea like what they were trying to do with that. I think it's just a bunch of
Nasty
trolls.
thing.
Lamau H3H3 pays for viewbot. I mean, it's just like, are you stupid or something? Do you just take anything anyone says at face value? He also said that Hasan is a terrorist, so like, you gotta believe both. You can't just pick and choose. These guys seemingly couldn't bring Hasan or Asmon below the normal concurrent viewers, so I think they're just doing some unsophisticated, over-the-top botting, either to change the conversation around Asmon's botting accusations or to try and get clout. Oh yeah, they were totally trying to protect Asmongold while literally accusing him of failing his 50K per month bot payment. Yeah, surely they were trying to protect him. Also, I find it hilarious that like they couldn't bring them below the normal viewers. So you're admitting his normal viewers is 50K. Even Hasan is gonna crash out at you. He'll probably ban you if you type this in his chat. Moving on to Hasan glazing North Korea. Again, bro. How many times? There's this tweet, North Korea's capital is in the midst of a massive construction boom, building a new city district some have called Pyongyang. I once thought the DPRK nuclear program was a waste and that Kim Jong-un should have focused on development instead. I can now recognize I was wrong. DPRK apology form to Kim Jong-un. The media convinced me they were crazy and evil. I did not understand why they needed nukes. I refuse to accept America as an imperialist. I didn't know they've never recognized Israel. Of course, Israel is in this. I don't know history or geopolitics. I believed Yeonmi Park. I will hereby respect North Korea. I will not talk down on a truly anti-imperialist, anti-Zionist nation. This fucking guy is glazing North Korea. Bro, like, what is wrong with you? Legit, just go there. Just go there. Yep, glazing North Korea is a new low even for you. It's not a new low. It's like a repeated low. He's done this multiple times. He thinks North Korea treats their citizens better than the US. It's actually crazy.
I love people in the chat who do still say like, oh my God, he's a genocidal dictator, dude. Like, please point to a dictator or just in general, a Western leader who is not also doing infinitely worse shit around the world, not just to their own citizens, but around the world.
Hasan is glazing nuclear proliferation. Dude, how much did China pay you? New public housing in North Korea. New public housing in North
They probably gave him the bag in North Carolina. Oh, damn. That's crazy.
North Carolina. Please keep filtering out the liberals. It's at least entertaining, even if reading their replies actively causes me brain damage. The more you see the US doing US things, the more you appreciate this guy's rationale. I mean, they're just glazing dictators now. Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. They're so crazy. I still don't know if this is a bit or if Hasan really is this nuts. No, he's consistent with this. He supports anything that's anti-America, even if it's literally North Korea, bro. Like, I just can't think of a more ridiculous position to show how stupid Hasan is. All right, Hasan, go to North Korea. We dare you to. You don't like America, go to North Korea. If you check the...
Yeah, take your ass over there, bro. See how much you like it. See how you get to live stream over there. Did you forget what North Korean soldiers did when they went to Russia and got unrestricted internet for the first time in their lives? Damn. Damn. Hasan.
Replies in the tweet, you'll see an absolutely insane amount of support for North Korea from Hasan's fans. It's actually depressing. They might be the most privileged set of complete regards to ever exist, bro. Hasan will literally support every evil regime on this planet that isn't the Nazis. Well, I don't know. Don't count them out yet. You know, Hasan is, well, he'll find a way. He'll find a way. I heard he doesn't like Jews. Ethan responded, this is not funny or normal. Yeah, no, it's very normal to actually support North Korea. It's actually the most normal position on the planet, of course. And to claim like the media has brainwashed us into thinking that they're somehow oppressive or a dictatorship or evil, it's actually the most free place on earth. That's why they have a separate fucking internet. Politicians willing to go on Hasan's platform should be a litmus test. It should. It really should. He's simping for Kim. Nah. This might be a legitimate soundboard moment. I might steal one of his. Boom. He never fails me to amaze me with his insane takes. Shock. 2 damage to any target. Israel. Moving on to Asmongold responding to Hasan's Cuba take. Now recap, Hasan was crashing out at singer Camila for daring to speak out against dictatorships.
I like that one song.
Crashing out at singer Camila for daring to speak out against dictatorships, oppression, and communism. It's been 67 years of a failing dictatorship and an oppressive regime. Many people are starving, looking for food in trash heaps. The only way to survive is having relatives ship you boxes of medicines because not even the hospitals have medicine.
Camila Cabello raises awareness for the living conditions in Cuba. Yeah, that's the reason why the Cuban population is starving. What if spectacularly awful. What an insane statement, dude. I can't stand people that say stuff like this when it's like very clearly defending America. Yeah, it's because of the communism dictatorship. Like, what the dude?
Asmon reacts to Hasan going at Camila Cabello over Cuba.
Keep in mind, there's nothing that performative communists in America hate more than real people that have lived under communism. They hate them more than anything. They do, because there's nothing you could say. Because again, like, there's no argument against this or anything else. And this is just, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that you're trying to degrade a Cuban. I don't know if she's a Cuban American, but again, I mean, if we had that system that I was talking about, she would be. And anyway, the fact is that yes, 100% it's a shithole over there. Do you think Che Guevara?
Yeah, I rock with Asmongold. He a real one. That's facts. I rock with Asmon. He keeps it super real. Big facts. Hasan is the person that's a piece of crap. I think Asmongold is extremely genuine.
And Fidel Castro were good guys? What are you, fucking retarded? What are you, an idiot? Are you dumb? No, they're psychos. Like, what is this? Is our mother is Cuban? I don't know. And so anyway, no, I don't know what the hell. And the thing is that you see, a lot of these people need to understand that Cuban Americans are some of the most American, most patriotic people in the whole country. Yeah, like, to say this is gross, like, it's just
most people that want to live under communism never lived under communism. That's facts. Most people, they don't know what it would be like. You need to wisen up, Conrad, because you wouldn't be able to do what the hell you do now. You think Hasan will be able to live stream under communism? You think he'll be able to do that? I don't believe so. The Roach King smacking down the proud, trying to take the throne will always be amazing. Does he actually like being called the Roach King? That's like a nickname he cool with?
What a sad thing to say, bro. Like, that's just embarrassing. Gangster. Like, you're getting upset about this, right? You just don't understand socialism like I do, says college freshman to a man who escaped socialism on a raft. Man, this is the one thing that they hate because it breaks the narrative. It's all about the narrative. It's all about the narrative. You making up a bunch of bullshit, lying about everybody. But at the end of the day, I think people know that it's bullshit.
Honestly, I think this is really unfair to Hasan. You guys don't understand. He was simply born this way. He was born a regod. He simply cannot help it. He has like a ticking time bomb in his heart. If he doesn't have...
Why you start spitting Lady Gaga bars, nigga? Like, You think I don't know Lady Gaga when I hear her? You think I don't know? I know. I know Lady Gaga when I hear her, nigga.
Have an unhinged crash out every single day
Born
about
this
some
way.
dumb shit, then he will spontaneously combust. It's a curse that's been put on him since birth. He simply must glaze communism and glaze dictatorships and glaze terrorists. It's like a deal with the devil. He simply cannot exist unless he does it. If he goes one day without being regarded, he will die. So can we really blame him, guys? I think it's time for us to be a little empathetic towards Diddy Piker. Cubans literally risked their lives crossing shark-infested waters on makeshift rafts to reach the West, fleeing oppression for a shot at freedom. Yet here we have Hasan Diddy Piker, I love that that's catching on, who's lived
Diddy
a life
Piker.
of privilege, telling not only Cubans, but also Venezuelans, my mother's family, and Iranians that their lived experiences are a lie. F him. So
Putting Diddy in between somebody's name is just funny as hell. I don't know why. I think they be trying to do that to Rampage Jackson too. Kind of nigga Rampage Diddy Booty Jackson. That nigga be getting mad as hell.
Ethan
bro.
responded as well, I'll never understand
blame
this
him.
type of arrogance or an audience that is comfortable with it, where the Camila head's at. And it's just Hasan saying, gross, gross, how dare you criticize communism? Especially when Hasan Piker is around. Hasan is a paid agent, it's so obvious at this point. No, he does this shit for free. Anyways, turns out Hasan got a bunch of backlash for this, so he decided to interview a Cuban journalist. Now, the funny thing about journalism in Cuba, this is the equivalent of interviewing a spokesperson for North Korea, right? You're really going to get the accurate representation of what's going on. There we got the Hasan Dick Rider account. Hasan just had on a Cuban journalist who's living in Havana right now. She directly contradicts Camila Cabello's post in terms of blaming the regime.
What do you say to people that are Cuban immigrants that now live in the United States of America and who still claim, like Camila Cabello did recently, that the real reason why the Cuban population is starving and the conditions are getting worse right now is not because of the starvation brought about by the American government, but instead about the quote unquote regime and its despotic and oppressive nature?
For people that doesn't understand Cuba, and believe me, like, I know that US propaganda is really good. Like, you just need to come back to Obama era. If you say that the sanctions doesn't any harm to the Cuban people, just come back to there. Let's ask the people, like the private business that was growing in Cuba and is still trying to grow and stay in Cuba. Let's ask them. And also, if the sanctions doesn't have any weight on this situation, why Cuban American politicians are talking about
Thank you, Jack.
the hunger?
He said, like the stream, like your mama taught you right. Facts. Big facts. Thank you, Jack. Word up.
Of a mother, of the suffering of a child that doesn't have medication as the price that Cubans who live in Cuba has to pay in order to get access to freedom.
Oh my God, Hasan, when Kim Jong-un's PR person tells people that North Korea is actually a utopia. Guys, look, he said it. He's a trusted journalist. Oh my God, he said it's a utopia. Look, I'm referring to the authorities here. Look, it's an actual qualified journalist. Why don't you understand? I mean, I just find it hilarious. The guy who questions every single thing any US politician ever says, as you sort of should, or any reporter ever says involving America, doesn't question this at all. It's just like, yeah, must be completely correct. There's 2,000 plus journalists in Cuban prison right now. Guess why this one isn't? You people are so gullible and regarded after regime. So she's a government propagandist. Of course she'll defend their leaders. A Cuban journalist living in Cuba being pro-regime under a dictatorship? Groundbreaking. No, he's doing on-the-ground coverage.
Crazy.
Don't you understand? The Cuban people are suffering. Stop. Gross. Oh my God, what a meme, bro.
That's hilarious, bro. Go back to that.
Suffering. Stop. Gross.
Nah, that's reality right there.
Oh my God, what a meme, bro.
That's what's
The entire
happening.
comment section of that post. You just don't understand socialism like I do, says college freshman to a man who's escaped socialism on a raft. Yep, pretty much sums it up. Back to Hasan's comment section. If you care about some human rights, but not all human rights, you don't actually care about human rights. The exact people who support terrorists who rape and murder people. Yeah, nice. And it's
Right.
okay because they're Jewish, obviously. I mean, nice. This is the average Hasan Piker fan right here. Very consistent, obviously.
Insane. Yeah, Hasan Piker and his fans be crazy as hell. Straight up. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Also, share the video and hit the hype button too as well.